I've made my decision. You know, we have 5 goalkeepers on this team, even though we signed Josef Song for a large amount, and he's been performing well. I don't think he's ready for the big stage, which is the UEFA Champions League. Our first game coming up in a few days. I'm gonna go with the veteran player, and I think you'll both agree with me. As this coaching staff has been training hard to prepare for this moment, we want players that are gonna be game-ready players with the most experience. So, until we can have 100% faith in Josef Song, he's gonna be sitting these Champions League games for the time being. But, we'll keep watching him. If he performs, he'll be in.
I honestly can't believe it. I had that talk with my manager at the end of the last episode, and he was telling me about how he was considering not starting me for these Champions League games, and it kind of just went by my head. All I was going to do was perform, and he would have no other choice but to put me in. But getting the call from my manager the next day, and well, I didn't even get the call quickly enough before I saw this on Sky Sports. That's all the news was talking about, how one of the best up-and-coming goalkeepers in the world, myself, was going to be benched for these Champions League games. Who knows when I would start? All I got to do is perform in these Bundesliga games. And hopefully the manager will see that I am ready and I do have that experience. For now, though, it's back to work, back to training, and instead of just moping around, sitting at home all day, no, I'm going to go out, get some conditioning in, ride the bike around town, and hopefully just shake things off. For that first Champions League game, though, the other goalkeeper did pretty well as we picked up a 3-0 win. And immediately after that Champions League game was a big one. Borussia Dortmund, one of the top teams in the Bundesliga. This is crucial for me. A win here could be enough maybe to at least hopefully have my manager give me one game. It doesn't have to be against Man United. It can be against one of the bottom tier teams in our group. I don't care who it is. I want to get that Champions League experience. So let's hopefully keep a clean sheet in this game. And then for the next game, we'll see if I am eventually picked man. Starting in the Champions League, been a dream of mine, of course, with Paris FC. Our goal last season was to get them to the Champions League, which we kind of did, except as we moved to Leipzig here, they failed to qualify in like the knockout portion of the Champions League. So they didn't make it, but now we are here with Leipzig. We have received another chance. And, well, am I even going to get that chance? We'll find out soon enough. Borussia Dortmund, though, let's take it one game at a time. And eventually, we will hopefully get chosen for that starting 11 to compete in the Champions League. Look at this though, Mesut Ozil in the starting 11 for Dortmund. He's coming back to his home country, and this should be a fun one right here. Dortmund against Leipzig, guys. Hopefully you are enjoy this series, man. I mean, holy crap, we moved to Leipzig in the last episode, and you guys freaking killed it. We had 3,000 likes, 70,000 views. Hold on, what a save right there that was. We are going to get a look at it, kind of. Goal line technology, like half my body is in the goal, but we managed to keep this one out of the back of the net. Beautiful save right there, but as I mentioned, you guys killed it. Last episode was incredible. I mean, the amount of likes, you guys seem to enjoy this move to our new club, and I apologize, man. I know Leipzig is owned by Red Bull. I thought 100% the RB had always stood for Red Bull. No, you guys told me the correct pronunciation, so I'm just gonna call them Leipzig. I don't want to mess it up. Leipzig is their name. That's what I'm gonna go for. But yeah, interesting. You guys kind of gave me the background of this club, which is so much appreciated, guys. You're always helping me with some of this football knowledge because I'm a big football fan, but I really don't know everything about this sport. I just started following football, I would say, around 8-ish years ago. I have not been following this league my entire life like some of you have. So, yeah, the sport, tons of different leagues. I'm always learning more facts, information, and you guys are helping me along the way. I truly appreciate it. Keep it up in the comments, boys. And any suggestions for storylines, any of that, you know, send it my way. Comment section, tweet me, hit me up on Instagram, any of that stuff. Those links are in the description. And check this out. We thought it was just going to be a 0-0 draw, until this happened right here. You're kidding. 87th minute, penalty, foul inside the box. What is going on? Rudiger, what are you doing? Oh no. Big mistake leads to a penalty and a chance for a game-winning goal for Dortmund. Unless I can make the save right here. Where am I going to go? Left, right? Am I staying straight down the middle? I decided to go left, and it ends up working miraculously. It hits off the right post, deflects straight to me on the ground. That could be one of the luckiest penalty saves you will ever see, but I will take it 100% against Dortmund, one of the best teams in this league. At least we don't lose. And with that kind of, I don't know, I guess you could call it a save. I guess the wrong way, but I still made the save as it banged off the post. I will take it. And we do keep a clean sheet in this one. So 0-0, boys. Could have been better. Could have been a lot worse, though. Let's head back into training, where one thing I'm trying to do to get that playing time in the Champions League game is just get my rating up. The goalkeeper who is starting in these Champions League games is an 84 overall, and he's a lot older. He's like 30 years old. Again, you guys got to remember, I'm still 20 years old. This dude is 10 years older than me, which is why they're telling me I don't have the experience. I guess I can't blame them, man. I'm still a young goalkeeper. I'm still developing. This is nice, though. Moving up to an 82 overall. And moving to this club, you saw one of the biggest issues I faced in the last episode was my teammates. I wasn't communicating with them well. They didn't really seem happy to have me at the club. But there has been one player who's been nice enough to sort of take me in. He's been a good friend of mine so far, and it's Augustin right here. He's French, and you know I played in France last season, so we've been communicating and we've been talking. Check out this ride he's in, boys. He's letting me drive it around, showing me some of the sights and sounds of this city. And it's good to at least have one person that I can call a friend here at this club. And he's a player that, well, I'm hoping we can stay together for a long time. Literally, like, I've been here for a few weeks so far, and me and him have just become amazing friends. He's one of our main strikers on the team, and of course, I'm one of our main goalkeepers, so I'm making the saves. He is doing the scoring. Very, very cool. What do you guys think? Is this going to be a relationship that we see that goes on like a lot throughout this series? Do you want to see more of me, Augustin? Or should we try to find someone else? Let me know down below in the comments. Back into the Bundesliga action. Once again, have not been selected for any Champions League games. Wolfsburg is going to be our opponent in this one. Let's get into the game, boys. See what we could do here. If we could finally pick up a win. And so far, off to a good start in today's episode. Of course, first game didn't really go our way. This game, though, 1-0, 8th minute, and it is going to be Volin who puts it in. Great goal from him, one of our new signings this year, along with myself. We signed him around transfer window deadline day. The former Bayer Leverkusen player, first-time finesse shot. That is a thing of beauty. 31st minute, though, Wolfsburg trying to get one back, and they do. It's 1-1. That goal is literally a keeper's worst nightmare, in FIFA at least, in the goalkeeper career mode. When there's a cross played into the box and there's no defender there to clear it, it's literally just, you got to guess one way or the other. The header's either going left, right. Usually it doesn't go straight down the middle. This one went to my right, and I didn't have time to react, boys. Those are always tough to save. And with that, we are going to end the first half. 1-1 is the score. Let's hope we could do a little better here in half number 2, man. If we end up losing these games, it's just going to give my manager one more reason not to start me in the upcoming Champions League matches. So we need to get the wins. The clean sheet's out the window, which is fine. We don't need to get clean sheets in every game, but I want to do enough to keep our team in the game. Hopefully, we're going to do that right here. 54th minute. Come on, boys. I need a goal. I need some help. Augustin, where are you at, man? Get a goal for me, brother. I don't even know if he's on the pitch at this point. I think he is, but so far, none of my strikers doing too much in this second half. We're forced, though, to, well, it's looking like we're trying to make a few saves right here, but this one is not going to be saved. It's looking like Wolfsburg are going to walk away with a win. 2-1 in the 83rd minute. This one's unlucky. what am I going to do about this, man? I go for the save for the first shot. It hits off the post. And then, of course, it hits off the post and goes straight to another Wolfsburg attacker. That is just unlucky. I actually almost made the save just lying there on the ground. We couldn't do it, though. A chance to win the game for my teammates, but he couldn't put it in. What a save from the Wolfsburg keeper. And it's looking like this one is going to go down as a defeat. And that it is. A loss here, 2-1. Like I said, could this be just another reason for my manager not to start me in any upcoming Champions League games, even though you can't really blame myself for these 2 goals that were scored? It's a loss, and it's not a clean sheet. It's not good. 2-1. Let's move on, though, and hope we can shake this loss off. Goalkeeper can be so stressful because if you make the saves, there's no glory. You're just expected to make the saves. But as soon as you concede a goal, the world turns against you. All the fans hate you. It's a hard life. So I've turned to a little bit of meditation, doing some yoga and relaxing. It's good when I have days off to sort of just spend them alone, thinking about ways to improve, relaxing my body, and just making sure that I'm fully prepared for what is to come. The stresses of goalkeeping, like I said, they can get to you at points. So it's good to sit back, relax, meditate a little bit, and also do that so I cannot think about the Champions League, because I'm still not too thrilled that I have yet to start a game. We are 3 games in. We are sitting in second place, 1 point behind Manchester United, 6 points total. We have 2 wins and 1 loss. Boys, I need to at least play in a group stage game. If I don't play in a single group stage game, well, there's probably a good chance that I'm not going to play in any knockout games. So let's hope we're eventually picked for one of these matches. We are, though, going to be picked for a cup match, just not the Champions League. It's going to be the League Cup here in Germany. I think the DFB Pokal. You know what? I'm just going to stop myself there because I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Even though, like, I have a lot of, like, family that was from Germany. Like, a lot of my family originates from Germany and Poland. You can really tell that there's not a lot of German in me, but there is some, boys, and I'm not good with those pronunciations. Let me know, is this the League Cup? I think this is the League Cup in Germany. You guys will know best, though. All my Bundesliga fans in the comment section, help a brother out. One thing I do know is, second time we're playing Dortmund in today's episode, and anytime you have to play in Dortmund's home stadium, it's not fun. Their fan base is just insane, and the game doesn't give it justice, man. From what I've seen at Dortmund games, it's just a circus in there. Their fans are insane, and look at this. We are going to put them all back in their seats as my boy Augustin right here bangs one in. 1-0. Leipzig take the lead right here. Let's go, boys. Get in. This is the first round for us in this cup competition right here. This would be a cool one to win as well, and so far, off to a hot start. We drew at Dortmund earlier in the episode. Can we get a win today? 2-0, 12th minute, and look who it is. It's the boy again, Augustin, my man, number 9, putting that one in. This is an insane start, and I guess it doesn't matter, man. We're playing on the road, like I said. Very tough stadium to play in, and let alone win in. But we're winning right now, and this was an incredible goal. Wow, what a volley, banging that one in. It's 2-0, just like that. Now let's just hope I can keep this clean sheet, and we can pick up that win in this one. We're still searching for that first win of the episode. And so far, I mean, unless something crazy out of the ordinary happens, we're most likely going to be winning this game. If I concede 3 goals, I'm going to be pissed. If I concede 2 goals, man, I'm going to be pissed. I don't think it's going to happen. But you never know with this game, man. Dortmund could do something crazy. My defense could slip up. I could slip up. Let's see what happens. We're just trying to add on, though, at this point in the 51st minute. Voland putting one right there just off target. And this one, wow, just throwing my body in front of that attacker. I don't even know if that was a save or what that was, but it prevents the goal. So we'll take it kicked in this time. I can't prevent the goal. 2-1. And this is where everything could go downhill. Dortmund looking to be back on the comeback. This one, another one of those just unlucky balls that's put in the middle. My defense can't clear it, and it's just a guessing game. Header's going to be on target, and that one probably should have been saved. But, hey, man, it happens to the best of us. We still get the win, though. 2-1. Although we couldn't keep the clean sheet, we pick up that win, and we're moving on in this competition. Now, with one game left in the Champions League, boys, could I get my first start? I've yet to play a single Champions League game. For the first 5 group stage matches, we've been left out. Because, well, I guess the manager, he doesn't think I'm ready. I believe I'm ready, and I just gotta hope that sooner or later I'm picked. The next game's big too. If we win, we're gonna top the group. But as I lay in bed, man, with the game being tomorrow, I have no hope that I'll start. It's looking like it's gonna be the bench once again.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Josef, I apologize for calling at such a late hour. You received this message in the morning. Congratulations, son. You've finally been picked. We think you're ready to compete for us in the Champions League. Our other goalkeepers have been doing well. I want to give you a shot at the final game of the group stage against none other than Manchester United. Son, this quite possibly could be one of the biggest games of your career. And Song, I'm proud of you. Perform well for us, and if we get this win in the next game, we'll top the group. No pressure, but the game is tomorrow. Can't wait to see you out there.